Welcome back. So let's start working ahead. Now below this we're going to simply get the user ID. So in here we'll say user ID, and then we say snapshot dot data null check in here with it, and then we say dot doc with a specific index right in the bracket. Okay guys, and then again bracket, then we say ID, the key name. So in here we are just getting it, and then we just pass it right toward that user ID. Okay, as I told you already, if you guys just press the control and left click on the mouse, it will just get you right toward that specific list view widget, as we are receiving that in here and using in the design. Now right after that we will just get the and retrieve it, the item model. So in here we'll say item model, and then we say snapshot dot data with a specific doc and bracket index again right outside it, bracket again, and then we say the key name, which is item model, right in the string guys. Now let us get the post ID. So in here post ID, then we say snapshot dot data, then null check, then we say dot doc and bracket in here, then we say index right outside again bracket, and then in here right in the string we say post ID, the key name. Right after that let us get the item price. So in here we'll say item price, then we say snapshot dot data, snapshot dot data null check dot doc, index right outside again bracket with it string, then we say item price in here, the key name. Now let us get the description. So in here get it doc index with that string, and then we'll say description. Guys, the name must be similar, all just fine. Then right afterward let's get the let. So in here we'll say let snapshot dot data doc bracket index bracket again, and then we say in here string let. Also we will just get the longitude. So in here lng, and also in here the key name lng. Right after that I'll space that again, and in here we'll say address, all just fine. In here we have to change that just for the key name of address. Now the loss that we're gonna just retrieve and get, it will be a user number, and in here the key name, all just fine. So below this now you will say else, and right in the else what we will do, we will simply just return right in the center of the screen. So in here we'll have a center widget, and then we say child gonna show some text which will be something like there is no data or task. Okay, if there will be no data or task, then we will simply show that text right in the center of the screen. Now that's fine in here with it. In here semicolon, add the const modifier with it, and the last thing that we will do we will simply below this in here return again the center widget, okay, write it and semicolon, and tag this down in here child tags, and in there we'll say something went wrong. If there will be any kind of error or something unusual happen, so we will say something went wrong, write it and comma. Let's do some style for that. So in here as usual text style, and in here font weight we will add that, so we will go with a bold one, so font weight dot bold, and in here let's also set the font size which will be 30, and write it and comma. It's already there, all fine. Now just add the const modifier in order to remove those yellow lines just to clean the code, as you guys can see right in here. So all the working has been done for retrieving the data, and just pass it. Now what I'll do, I'll just press the Ctrl S and you guys will notice the data right in the home screen in a beautiful design manner. Okay, so Ctrl S, there we go. As you guys can see the result right in here. Okay, so we have one user which is Andrew, by the name of Andrew, and we upload that watch which is a OLX watch, and you guys can see the date specific. Okay, let me just, so it's 22nd Feb 2023, and there we go with the specific time AM, and there's the profile of a user which is Andrew, and you guys can see right in here the delete. You can simply just delete the post, or you can edit it from here. So for now on we are online by the Andrew, okay, and we upload that one post. Let me also show you that right in the Firebase. So here we are right in the Firebase, and here first let me just show you the user so that you guys know. In my case I have only that one user which is by the name of Andrew, okay, and right in the collections by that specific user which is Andrew we upload that one post, okay, as you guys can see right in here. In my case, in your case you can just upload a multiple post and it will be just right in here, and many more of the posts from the same user will be right on the specific home screen. And you guys can also register more users, sign up more accounts, and you can add the data. So later on we will do that. For now on we will just check that. So if you guys just double click on that, first let me just open the list view widget so that you guys can get the idea. So in here, let me scroll down, let us go towards the widget build, there we go. So in here, as you guys can see that card, okay, there we go with the card on the screen specific, which we give the elevation of 16. Okay, now in here we just add the linear gradient color, and you guys can see that on that specific card, okay, right in the background, and there we go. And right below that we just add the gesture detector on double tap. So whenever the user will double tap on this post, specific post, it will just give the user right toward the image slider screen, as you guys can see right in here. So now if I just double tap on that, it will just send me right towards the image slider screen. So let's go ahead and test that. Double click on that, there we go. It's working totally fine, and you guys can see that. For now on, right in the image slider screen, as I told you already so many times, in here we just add the linear gradient color, and you guys can see that right in here, okay, which is orange and teal. And also we just add the app bar, which is image slider screen, you guys can see right at top. So we will be working right on this specific screen, which is image slider screen, right in the future videos. For now on we just retrieve the data and get and set it. So close that from here. Now below that we will just, in order to get back to the home screen, we have to hot reload the app because we didn't add the icon button for the back. Later on we will add it. For now on, just hot reload the app so that we can go back. I'm gonna also show you more things. So there we go with the post again. It's just loading. There we go. Okay, now in here below the image slider screen working, in here we just set the image.network as a cover. I just set the image one, which is that one. Okay, that is the image one, and I set this as a cover, and you guys can see that in here. And below that, what we just did in here, right in the circle avatar, as you guys can see padding and everything right in here, the properties, we just give the radius 30, and we just set this as a background image, network image, and we set that user image, which is the profile of a user, and you guys can see that right in the circle avatar. Okay, so with that, in a column we just add the name, and you guys can see that Andrew, and there we go. Below that, we just add the item model by the color of white 16, and we make it bold. There we go. Okay, you can see the item model, and below that we just add the date format, and you guys can see the date in here. And that's all the working for the icon button. So that icon button, as you guys can see right in here, the design, and also we add the delete one. Let me just show you. There we go. Delete forever, and there we go. So for now on, we will not just delete that because we're gonna go up and there go with the edit one. So if you guys want to edit that, just simply click upon that, and there we go. Boom, with the update data. You can simply just update the name, number, price, the name, black, the color, and the description. For example, I just want to change the Rolex watch. Okay, the item model. So it was Rolex watch. Now I'll say hand watch man, and simply update now. Click upon that, and you guys can see that the tags has been uploaded, okay, right in the Firebase Firestore, and there we go with the hand watch man. It's just successfully changed that. So we will go back right to the Firebase Firestore and we will check that. So here we are right in the Firestore database, and what I'll do in here, we are in the items, and we will go toward the item model. So we change that. There we go, item model, and it successfully changed it right from the Rolex watch toward the hand watch man, and you guys can see that right in here. It's working totally fine. And if you guys want to change, for example, the name, the price, and it will just successfully change that, and also description, everything. So for now on, the price is $1,000. Let's go ahead and change that. In here, click upon, and the price in here, I'll just change this right toward the 5,000. Okay, update it. It's just change it. For now on, we will go toward the Firebase, and you guys can see that right in here. It's just successfully changed it right toward the 5,000. Okay, so it's working totally fine. You can just change the data according to your personal choice, and that is fine. Let's go back, and as I told you already so many times, right in the future videos we will be working right on the image Flutter screen. So whenever the user will double tap right on the screen, as I show you already, so there will be the image Flutter screen, all of the images and all of the data with the location and everything right on this specific screen that we will be working right in the future video, which will be the image Flutter screen. And all of the working for this update data, let me just show you above right in the specific method, which was, there we go, show dialog for update data. That's all the working for that specific design. Okay, update data, there you go, the text and all of the thing we just set. Then we just get that text for form field, and there we go, which is simply the name of a user. So if you guys just want to remove that, in here there you go with the hint text, enter your name. Okay, you can change it. So I will not do that. So below that we just have the text form field for the phone. There we go. Below that item price, you can see that all of the design that we just successfully complete, and I explained this in detail before right in the previous videos, so there is no need of doing it again, and all just fine. There we go with the cancel button, and everything is right in here as you guys can see. We will just close that, cancel it, and if you guys want to just delete that, simply come here and it will just delete that. So right in here as you guys can see that I can delete forever. In here we just successfully delete the post. Okay, as you guys can see, we just successfully delete that. So let's go ahead and also check that. Click upon that, delete, and there we go, post has been deleted. Okay, it's working totally fine, and there is no talks for now, as we set this right in the home screen. There we go. Okay, now we will go toward the Firebase Firestore and we will check that if the post is still there or not. As you guys can see, it's working totally fine. You guys can see we are now in the item collection right in the Firestore database, and there we go. This document doesn't exist, it will not appear in the queries or snapshot because we just deleted that right in the app. Okay, it's working totally fine, and you guys can see. So we are now with the one user, which is Andrew, and you guys already know that. So right from the next video we will add some more posts and we will just sign up new users. So basically that's it for this video, and we will be working right in the next one. So see ya.